I think it's an advantage to be a woman.
Perception doesn't change the fact
It's about
that
what
these,
one has to offer.
That means often to
Women's
motivate
potential
women.
needs to be unlocked
changing until we do
and
better in terms of
unleashed.
women in politics.
Our grandmothers and great-grandmothers didn't fight for the vote 72 years ago not to show up at the voting booths on Election Day. So it is imperative that in our own country we increase the percentages of women in high office and in both parties, and we have some good ones sitting in this room, and that we increase the participation by women in elections.
Why is this so controversial to think about quotas when we all agree there are pros and cons to quota, but we should have a rational decision about, do the benefits really outweigh the costs, or do the costs outweigh the benefits? And under what circumstances would we like to have those?
In Switzerland, women are still underrepresented in any kind of decision-making body, be it political or economic. And there is still discrimination that prevents them from breaking through the so-called glass ceiling. New measures are necessary, particularly in the area of childcare and also job sharing.
There is growth, there is change, but it's quite a bit slower than most people anticipate it would be, and it's kind of stuck. And we see this in government, as was reflected in the statistics at the 17% level. We see this in the business side, where we're still looking at about 3% women at the Fortune 500 CEO level. And so basically what's happening is that we have less of an intake problem in institutions and more of an upgrade problem.
But we're going to keep saying it. Women's potential needs to be unlocked and unleashed economically, politically, socially, culturally, and globally. And until we unlock that potential, we will not see the peace and progress and security that we all want.
The right question is what will be lost for my not participating in the process. It's about what one has to offer. And in that lens, most women realize that though there's always a reason of self-doubt, it doesn't actually bear out either in the statistics or in what's needed.
Today, I think it's an advantage to be a woman. I do think that we have had the experiences in the lower offices. We've made our mistakes outside of the big spotlight, by and large. And I think we've been able to show that we can do whatever the job is, and we have shown that we will work hard. We have shown that we can be effective and that we can lead.
Political parties play a crucial role by putting together the lists. And so we always have to be aware that the lists are also representing the gender equality. That means often to motivate women. So I would say there are not only objective reasons or obstacles, there are also subjective obstacles.
Health gaps are often largely an economic issue. Economic issues are deeply tied to education and policy. High-quality education depends on both economics and politics. And I don't see the economics gaps changing until we do better in terms of women in politics.
perception doesn't change the fact that these, are the facts. And I feel that women also need to be told and to know that yes, these are the odds, these are the things that you're facing, but you can do it.